All right, we're with Shavonte Zellous now. How would you describe, if you had to try, to put this season into words?
Man, it's hard to even try. We had an unbelievable season. Although we didn't get what we ultimately wanted, and that was the championship. Through it all, I think we still accomplished some great things. First-year head coach, new roster changes, and we still made it to the last possible game of the season, so it was unbelievable.
You had tumultuous, might be a good word, start to the season just because you were overseas and coming back. How big of a challenge was that for you?
It was a big challenge coming back, then leaving and coming back, missing a month because of injuries, and trying to get in, fit in with the pieces that already has sort of kind of built the chemistry, and coming off the bench was something good, but overall, I can't take away what was done this season, even though I had like a roller coaster start, a rough start with coming and going, and then fighting injury.
The term "never say die," it's a little bit cliche, but it works perfectly for you guys. You were 3-6 at one point at the beginning of the regular season. You, of course, fell down 1-0 in each of the first two playoff series and then 2-1 against Minnesota before battling back. Why do you think you guys were so strong in those situations?
I think just having a team full of core players, and having a leader in Tamika, she wouldn't allow us to put our heads down just because we was down 1-0 in each series. And just having that, it allowed us to get our minds right, get refocused, and like, hey, we lost this game, but it's not over yet. We always went by the term one life. Because, like you said, we started each series down 1-0, and we literally had that next 40 minutes to either do or die. Either we was going to keep playing or, we was going to be finished. And, give credit to each and every one of, the team, my teammates, including myself, for hanging in there, not giving up just because, we was down 1-0 in each series. And, battling against good teams in Chicago with the MVP, and then you got New York that had the league best record this year. So just having that fight in us and having a core group that we had, it allowed us not to just give up just because it was down.
Fans see it on the court, on television, but what's it like as a player playing with Tamika Catchings?
It's amazing. This is like my 6th year playing with her, and each year I feel like you get mature and mature just being around her because she starts to rub off on you. You want to be ultimately just who she is, with the leadership, not just saying stuff, speaking it, doing it, showing you, criticizing you when you're wrong, not, what I'm saying, not temporarily trying to hurt your feelings, but just let you know what you're doing and what you need to be aware of. How can you get better, for this team, because she always says she's not going to be here for forever. So just playing with her has been awesome.
I think we've all learned not to be surprised by anything Tamika does, but one moment of the playoffs that really sticks out for me was at Game 3 in Chicago. And at 36 years old, you see players that are still successful typically at that age. They kind of have to reinvent their game. But I remember that Game 3 against Chicago, they would put Deladon on her for a good chunk of the game, and she was blowing right by her at 36. It's unbelievable.
I know. Sometimes we told her she looked young again. She looked like she was 26 instead of 36, but that's just the competitiveness in Tamika. She knew she had to, a big challenge in, either guarding Deladon or Deladon guarding her, and I think, she rose to it. And I think also in Game 2 in the New York series, when we was down 18 points, everybody could have folded, but once we seen Tamika turn it up to another level, it was just like, all right, she's playing, we got to play. We can't let her outdo us, at her age. So Tamika is Tamika. I mean, it's really not one word you can really say about her, So, just playing with her, having her on our team is amazing.
Now the WNBA season is over. What are your plans here? Do you get a chance to exhale?
Oh, yeah. I get a chance to really exhale. I actually won't leave until November to head over back to Croatia for European qualifications. That lasts about 2 weeks. And then, the sky's the limit. I don't know if I will wait until January to go overseas or as soon as I'm finished in November playing. I just haven't decided yet.
So much deserved time off for Shavonte Zellous. Great season and best of luck with Croatia and however your off season goes.
Thank you.